Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from the Steel City. Good return as he takes it across the 30. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That is Trey Hendrickson. He gets in to pick up sack number 18 now on the year.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm. But
got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Trey Hendrickson, he gets in to register sack 19 on the season. On 4th down, Steelers send out Corliss Waitman to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. So here come the Bengals. And, Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll get this out to the left flat. Here's 3rd and 2.
Iosivas. It's a gain of a yard.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is caught. Finding Higgins. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Bengals.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st down.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Now, Burrow under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, he's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. the play fake. Rodgers. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. A rookie from A&M, Shamar Stewart, in for the sack. And that's a baker's dozen. 13 for the year. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
We think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Steelers 7, Bengals 3.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down, Burrow. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to Rashawn Smith. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
3rd down and 3. Burrow to throw. That's caught left side. It's complete. They get 19 on that pass play. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 19 yards.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Rodgers. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here's a screen set up for Warren. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's good for a Steelers.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of
20 yards on that pass play. That's a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
The motion man is Raymond. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
16-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's out wide to Warren. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. As we are ready to get back underway. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Carson Schlesinger in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. But that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing.
That one taken in. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 14, Bengals 3.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. He's building a case for the MVP. He is the leader in the NFL in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
On first down, Burrow. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. That one good for 26 yards.
Another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the
Burrow.
first down.
He'll get this out to his running back. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the
Burrow now. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. That's the 4th time All-Pro T.J. Watt gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. To throw is Burrow. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Bengals 10.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers going for it all. And this will be incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Ryan Brazil getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Rodgers now. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem. They pick it up on 3rd and long.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 9.
Once again, it's Warren. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He's brought down at the 31.
They'll go with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
That's good.
Here's 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Rodgers. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
Steelers 1st down.
And his great game continues, and all game long, Mike, he's really been on the receiving end of a lot of big plays, but I think we might have just seen his best one yet.
And he's in! Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. And the Steelers are out to a 21-10 lead.
Bengals 10.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. Crazy. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And take a look at the early projections for the MVP award. Most people say his numbers now are good enough to at least be on the short list to take home the hardware. If you look at the stats, it's hard to disagree. Picked off by Chuck Clark. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big up. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
If this quarterback's offensive line had as much fight as he does, I don't think they'd be in this situation to begin with. I mean, it's not even halftime here, Mike, and they've already given up 6 sacks. At this rate, I'm not sure they're confident their quarterback's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 11.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. That's big Christian Wilkins getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This one from 41 yards out. Boswell's kick is good. 1:58 to go in the first half of play. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6, and he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Bengals first down.
First down throw for Burrow. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. It takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Got his man at the 6. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back to throw, Burrow. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Jamar Chase, touchdown Bengals. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Steelers 24, Bengals 17.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Raymond now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Steelers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. That one's incomplete. Good job, Pittsburgh there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
To throw is Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 36.
One final throw before the break. He's got Frymouth open on the left side. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone.
And first half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Play action now. It's Burrow. That's complete. It's Iosivas. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's second and inches.
Handoff, and that's Smith running right. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
3 yards. That's good for the Bengals. First down.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. The middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Bengals first down.
Give up the middle to Smith. A terrific run there. All the way down to the 30-yard line.
Gain of 21
They get
yards.
21 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Smith again. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal trial. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Steelers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. On the ground, it's the tight end. And they'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
His 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
the shotgun, it's A-Rod. In trouble, and down he goes. Trey Hendrickson. He gets in to record his third sack of the afternoon.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. And you get sacked this many times.
And they are all over him yet again. He'll go down once more. Trey Hendrickson. He has been a one-man wrecking crew in this one. Fourth sack of the game.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
That is fielded at the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Bengals offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Bengals...
First carry here, and it's Taj Brooks. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. We'll go once more with Brooks. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. They'll try to sneak it here. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had an end. He does. First down.
First down. A gain of a yard. First down, Cincinnati.
Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's into the end zone. Iosivas. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will tie this game at 24. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Raymond now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Steelers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's 1st and 10. He finds Austin with the ground. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 28.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
At the Bengals' 42-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Jamar Stewart. He gets in to register his squad's 10th sack of this one.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
And the Steelers.
First down for Aaron. Forced out left.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll run the draw with Warren. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
At the 16-yard line. It's a gain of...
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Out to his right.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
A 31-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Alex Highsmith, his second sack of the afternoon, number 5 for him on the year.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
Now, Burrow. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 38-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jamar Stewart bursting in for yet another sack. His guys now have 11 for the game. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Rodgers now. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
I think the defense came in confident that they'd be able to get after the quarterback, right, Mike? When we met with them this week, they felt like they had a really good plan, some exotic looks, some different pressure packages, and it's worked to perfection. I'm not sure they thought they'd be 1 sack away for breaking the NFL record for the most sacks in a single game, but here we are.
The Bengals offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They go play action for Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And the Bengals first down.
They'll run, and this is Smith. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up
2nd down, Burrow. There's that man again, another catch. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here we go, 3rd and a yard.
3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Smith. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down. He gets 5 and needed only a yard.
That's good for the Bengals. First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
On the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's a designed run. He takes off. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal. Trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and goal, Cincinnati.
Burrow now. That is caught.
Burrow's pass.
Number 1, 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Trying to push it in with Smith. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Rashard Smith. Touchdown, Bengals. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Raymond now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard.
2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Rodgers to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Trey Hendrickson. He's able to register the sack, closing in on the century mark, number 99 in his great career. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They have likely 1 play left here north of the 2-minute warning as they're going to get started with first down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll drop to throw. Back into the hands of Iosivas. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down, and they are going to set up from the 7-yard line.
And the Bengals first down. First and goal.
They'll run with Smith. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. One more time. It's Smith. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Highsmith.
Foul this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Now, a guy who's very familiar with this spot, Aaron Rodgers for the Steelers. Down 31-27, a minute 44 to go. How costly of an interception will that prove to be as the tide turns? It's 1st and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Rodgers. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now, a big 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Rodgers. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. We are set for 4th and long.
It's 4th down.
Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's going to have the Steelers first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long. Throwing Rodgers. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Warren. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Here is 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
17 yards.
Now the spike comes with 28 seconds to go. Second down, Rodgers. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The game hanging in the balance and a critical 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Burrow takes a knee, and that ought to just about do it. So this one a win for the visiting Bengals, and it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year.